A viewer of the channel recently brought my attention to Leo Saenz, a name I'd only previously seen on Mustafa Hamsho's resume. Saenz briefly broke into Ring Magazine's top 10 in 1977 and was quite popular in the Baltimore fight scene, so I decided to dig a little deeper into his story. He grew up in Edinburgh, Texas, in a family of 10 brothers and 4 sisters, spending his early years as a migrant worker to help support them. At just 16 years old, Saenz began hitchhiking across the country for work, eventually finding himself in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It was there that he stumbled into a boxing gym and started his journey on the amateur circuit, where he went on to win the Michigan Golden Gloves. He was discovered by a former fighter named Johnny Gale, who introduced him to Barry Locke, his niece's husband. Locke became not only Saenz's manager, but also a surrogate father, welcoming the young boxer into his home and family. Meanwhile, Saenz viewed boxing as his ticket to escape a life of hard labor. "I'd like to be somebody," Saenz said. "I've thought about going back to school and finishing my high school education. I'd like to be able to sit down and write my thoughts. I don't want to be a nobody." Saenz fought on cards promoted by the eccentric Baltimore promoter Eli Hanover, who labeled Saenz as an animal, running the words of natural and animal together. Saenz was later named as one of Ring Magazine's Prospects of the Month. Reflecting on his growing popularity, Saenz said, "I was a nobody when I came to Baltimore, and I'm still a nobody. The Ring book says I'm a somebody, but that doesn't make me feel any different." Hanover worked tirelessly to hype Saenz's career, eventually securing him a bout against the legendary Emil Griffith, but Griffith took the young fighter to school, clearly outpointing him over 10 rounds. Outside the ring, Saenz's life was spiraling out of control. He spent a month in jail for receiving stolen property, was involved in 3 car accidents within the span of just 9 months, and often found himself at the center of barroom brawls around Maryland when he ran out of beer money. He cycled through numerous trainers, including the renowned Heine Blostein, Terry Moore, and Harry Grooms, all of whom tried to guide him, but Saenz never listened, and each trainer eventually threw in the towel. Described as moody and erratic, Saenz's performance in the ring mirrored his turbulent personal life. He lost 2 of his last 3 bouts before being brought in as an opponent for Mustafa Hamsho in July of 1979.
In fact, the only loss, I believe, was to a light heavy, right?
In his first fight against Pat Quillo.
Saenz, according to sources, not used to fighting a southpaw and walk quickly into a combination.
Well, Saenz is definitely going to make a war out of this fight. He's going to be walking right in on Hamsho. Whether or not that southpaw style confuses him, he did twice lick another southpaw, a pretty tough kid from the Carolinas by the name of Bruce Cantrell, although their fights were close.
I'm sure you've seen Tony Perez warning Hamsho, hitting when told to step back. Saenz seems to be having a problem here in the early going. We did have a chance to talk to him about, how they might take away the offensive thrust of Hamsho, but it didn't agree with Carmen Graziano. Ooh.
No.
Oh, nice low shot there.
Right now, Hamsho's just a little too busy for Saenz. He's moving around him, hooking to the body, bringing him up to the head. Saenz can't seem to get started. But he's always dangerous.
Round 1 of tonight's scheduled 10-round main event.
Saenz has to watch out for Hamsho's head. He's coming straight in with that head, and they've already met a couple times.
One thing he has to do, he being Saenz, has to get off that jab that keep Hamsho away.
Hey, Leo's walking forward you, but he's just not throwing a whole lot of punches. He's still letting Hamsho dictate the pace of this fight. He's letting Hamsho get off first.
Saenz is doing absolutely zilch here in round 2, Russ.
got to stay on top of Hamsho, and he's not doing that. He's walking in, walking right into them, his head straight up in the air.
Walking into the jab as well, midway through round 2. Saenz countering off the ropes.
His best punch of the fight, a nice left hook by Saenz. Ooh, when he walks into a left uppercut.
Hamsho went right through the gloves and onto the chin. No question about who's in command here in round 2. Saenz has about 40 seconds to get with the program and turn it around if it's possible here in round 2.
He's leaving himself wide open.
Yeah,
He's just not moving that head.
Hamsho.
It's making Hamsho look like Sugar Ray Robinson. Saenz is walking forward again, but he's not doing anything.
And walking into combinations as well. Just a couple of seconds to go here in round 2. Good combination as we are at intermission between two.
A Syrian southpaw.
Oh, got in a good left hand to the head of Leo Saenz. Good combination. Directly above us.
Oh, boy.
Saenz in deep trouble as
Good body
Hamsho
shots.
is conducting a clinic, trying to put away Leo Saenz.
That's it. Come on, be aggressive.
Hamsho's got everything his own way, Hugh. He's landing 5, 6, 7, 8 to every one that Saenz lands. Saenz has got to throw more punches. He's just walking into shots.
Well, he's taking enough blows here in the first 3.5 rounds anyway. Tony Perez separates the fighters at the midway mark of this 4th round. Saenz is not doing anything, Russell, to keep away Hamsho. Oh, what a solid left by Hamsho. Boy, Hamsho wants to end this in 4.
Oh, it's turning into a very one-sided fight here, Hugh. I think Hamsho, with his little sigh there, I think he's getting tired of beating on Saenz. Oh!
Leo finally got one in and took 3 in a row.
In return.
Patty caking with that right hand, Russell. Almost an open glove shot of the year.
Oh, good right hand
Good
there.
snapping right.
Well, Leo's right eye looks a little swollen.
Hamsho going to work on the head of Leo Saenz.
This fight's in danger of being stopped early. Leo's got to throw punches to show the referees in there.
No punching!
I've got about 15 seconds to go in the round, Russell.
Leo's
Tony
slapping.
Perez looking in, and that's it in round 4.
Tough round for Leo Saenz, Hugh. Very tough. Even the referee, Tony.
Round 5, and this fight has been all Hamsho.
I think Leo Saenz is looking at Mustafa Hamsho through two swollen eyes.
Just two slits more than anything else. Oh, again, Hamsho got off. Oh, nice right. I don't think Perez is going to leave this continue too much longer.
Especially if Leo doesn't make this round competitive.
That's right. Saenz is taking a beating here for the first 4 rounds.
Hamsho's people, Patty Flood and Al Braverman, are telling the fighter to go downstairs, mix the punches up, body and head.
Is gesturing to Saenz. Oh! 5, 6 shots in a row. Last 2 were picked off by gloves, but solid work from Hamsho.
And the first 5 were picked off by his face. Oh, 2 more.
That's the end of 5.
Now, got 5 rounds for Hamsho, 0 for Leo Saenz as we head into the 6th U. And that's Patty Flood, the manager. That was Patty Flood.
Well, that's obviously not Patty Flood.
There's
The
Patty.
fight crowd is in the class by themselves. The guy is yelling frantically to the girl, "I love you."
That's Sam Katz again, his back, working over Leo Saenz. There we see Patty Flood, the manager of Mustafa Hamsho, and to his right, Al Braverman. From Bayonne, New Jersey, Mustafa Hamsho. 1 loss in 29 fights.
Round 6 of a scheduled 10. And it's a 5-0 blitz so far for Hamsho.
We're getting sprayed with some headshots. I don't know about you. I don't see any reason.
Yep.
No reason to go on. A one-sided
conclusion by Tony Perez as Mustafa Hamsho is an easy winner, Russell, in tonight's main event from the Steel Pier Arena.
It's an impressive win for him to go along with the win over Boogaloo Watts. Not everybody stops Leo Saenz. In fact, in 35 professional fights, that's only the 2nd time Leo Saenz failed to go the distance.
Saenz returned to the ring 2 months after this defeat, but by then he had become little more than an opponent. The word was that he had resigned himself to being a club fighter, now seeing boxing as a waste of time. He was stopped in 5 consecutive fights before calling it quits in 1981. His performances were so bad that it was hard to believe that Saenz had once been a local favorite, drawing over 5,000 fans to the Capitol Center in Maryland at one point. Meanwhile, Hamsho went on to become one of the top middleweights of the 1980s. I'll leave a link to his story in the description box below. Thanks for watching.